Do you know what a birthright is, Peter?
Peter? Peter Quill! Star-Lord. Okay. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
What? No, Rocket. So I let Groot fill out the paperwork.
So we got fined. We appear to be 6,963 units short. I know, we clearly need a plan.
Okay, it's gonna take some time to get used to the designs. It looks interesting though.
Drax, roll. No.
I just hope it isn't going to... I'm trying to think, is this gonna be part of the Avengers game? Who published the Avengers game? Oh, was it Square? This looks a lot like, actually, yeah.
We're all professionals here, right? Maybe we can
Yeah, okay, this is Guardians of the Galaxy are coming to the Avengers game. But it's gonna be a big, new campaign and stuff. Right?
no killing teammates.
That's who.
I'm usually...
Literally in your contract. I made no such commitments.
It's also a very Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
We can do this together.
Fucking great.
Like the team aspect. Team dynamic.
Sunlord, right?
Ooh, Mantis. Cosmo. This is Cosmo. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay. Cool. So it is its own thing.
I'll call you.
February, October 26th. Cool. I thought Montreal was usually just for mobile games and stuff. From what I can remember. Yeah, I wish they... If they... were gonna make a new Guardians of the Galaxy thing and didn't want to make it look like the Marvel Cinematic Universe star, like the mask in the background. Like they could have... I don't know. Maybe they could have gone with more of the art style of the comic books. Like Peter Quill's design is really reminiscent of the Cinematic Universe design. Yeah, Crystal Dynamics, of course, published by Square Enix. So yeah, that's why I was confused. Okay. Am I crazy? It looks a lot like... Is it running on the same engine and stuff then? But it's not Crystal Dynamics. Because this is... Ideal Montreal? I something. I should pay attention more.
Now let's check out the next major entry in the popular Life is Strange.
Hey!
True Colors.
Okay. Well, Twinkle Toes left. Sad. Okay.
Peggy 16.
Oh, finally.
Feels so weird to be back. After 5 years, you're still messed up.
Okay, since it's live streaming, I can't really tell if it looks any better.
What do you remember about us as kids?
I think about us as little pirates.
I also don't remember
We are awesome!
either Before the Storm or the original looking that bad.
Come on, let's dance! Or take my picture with your new camera.
I'm sorry, I can't really... Okay, I can tell there's a difference, I just can't tell if it looks any better. I can tell there's more ambient occlusion or something.
Oh, good, you're here.
Rachel saved my life.
It looks more three-dimensional, I guess.
Something happened to her. We have to find her, Max.
I love Before the Storm, by the way.
Holy shit.
I just hate how I ended that series. I've said this before somewhere.
Whoa. I discovered I could reverse time. What the hell is this?
Max, help!
I do have to confess, I've never played the original Life is Strange, I've watched it. So maybe, if this is at a reasonable price,
I had a choice and the power to change everything.
funny right? Price.
Edge of disaster. Time to change time.
Okay, maybe I'll play it.
Whatever happens, I'll always have your back. Always.
Hi, I'm Maya, also known as
MXM
MXM. I'm a musician and the singing voice of Alex Chen in the upcoming Life is Strange True Colors. I hope you enjoyed that first look at official
I know her
gameplay
from
the
Wukong.
remastered collection.
I don't know why I care so much. I try to understand what's in.
As a longtime fan, I know I did. You can see the love and care that Deck 9 have put into remastering both Life is Strange and Before the Storm.
Wait, so Deck 9
This collection
remastered
features
the
improved
original
character
Life is
animation,
Strange?
lip sync,
Deck 9
and
made
visuals,
Before the Storm, but
breathing
they
new
didn't
life
make
into these two
the original
beloved
Life is
games.
Strange. Interesting. I think it's a good mix between
insights deepen Alex's
the
relationships with
supernatural
Spirit,
elements
as
of
well
Life
as
is Strange and
sparking
Life is Strange
dialogue
2,
options and events.
but also
This
keeping it
year,
more grounded
seen
like
very early on
Before
in
the
the
Storm.
You're gonna lose her. You're gonna lose her, and it's all your fault.
Like having the powers
Alex
integrate
has uncovered
into
a secret that Mac
like
wants to
the
keep hidden
depth of
from his long-term
characters. It's
girlfriend.
really interesting.
And now he is terrified that Alex will reveal it before he can talk to Riley.
Okay.
She is the best thing that's ever happened to me. So please,
So
help me
do
out.
people know that she has powers? Call out Max
Max
bullshit.
telling you a whole lot of bullshit.
Listen,
Thanks for telling me the truth, Alex.
are we still together?
Are you serious?
Avoid further trouble.
I need to get back to work.
Sure.
I don't like how they're guiding the choices like that.
When
Okay.
Alex encounters a particularly strong aura, she can reach out to actively connect with that person's emotions. This generates a nova, a supernatural flare that transforms the world around Alex into a reflection of that person's psyche. In this
That's
altered,
cool.
emotionally charged state, Alex can experience fragments of thoughts and memories to get to the root of their issue. But not every emotional crisis can be easily dealt with.
I wonder how much
Some
of this is
carry
gonna be
dangerous,
like a murder
even
mystery
life-threatening
of
amount
Gabe.
of power.
He's dead. I wish I were too.
No decision is easy, and the consequences will be felt across the game.
This anger could kill her. What if I could just take it away?
Using Alex's powers the only way you can uncover the truth behind her brother's death.
Okay.
What would that do to her? What would it do to me? And even if I can, should I?
How far will you go in pursuit of that truth? The choice?
It would be interesting
yours.
if she can take people's fear away by absorbing it herself
Alex's
and like
powers
taking on that
look
fear.
so awesome.
That's
I
so
have no
funny.
idea
That
how
would be
I'll
so
make some of
fucking
these
cool.
choices, but I can't
If
wait
you
to
could-
play it with you all when it comes out on September 10th. Don't
Yeah.
forget, you can pre-order Life is Strange True Colors now. And if you choose the Ultimate Edition, you'll also receive the Life is Strange Remastered Collection.
Okay.
And that's it for
Maybe
today.
I'd do that.
Make sure to follow the Life is Strange social channels for more.
Wavelengths. Bonus story. Okay, cool. Interesting. Emotions. I really like this pose. Okay, excited. Because Koei Tecmo is
There
warriors.
was a knight who left
What?
on the same journey as you, but never returned. His
That's
name was Garland.
Makoto's voice
I would be
actress.
grateful if you looked for him.
That's she's also using the same voice for Makoto. She's done a lot of stuff. Makoto voice actress. Jeremy Lee. That's 100% Jeremy Lee. Chaos.
He always wore such splendid armor.
I can't unhear Makoto.
Terrifying to behold.
It's Garland.
Chaos. Stranger of Paradise. I'm very sorry. Final Fantasy Origin. I'm very sorry for this, for calling this stuff my Crime Warriors. Final Fantasy. Sorry. I mean, I should have guessed. Big swords are Cloud, right? Jeremy Lee is... hey. Jeremy Lee is Trix in Miraculous Ladybug. Forspoken. Whoa, that looks awesome. Why have I never heard of that? Forspoken. It takes like 2 seconds of Forspoken, and I'm already in love with the game. Guardians of the Galaxy, I've seen 10 minutes of it, and I'm still like, kinda. That was the entire thing? Okay. What I wanted to say about Life is Strange True Colors is that it would be really cool if you would be able to like decide for each integral character to like take on their anger or fear or sadness or whatever. But like if you took on too much, and that would kind of lead to a bad ending where the pressure of the world is coming down on you all at once. But I think it's gonna lead in that direction somehow, some way, because he did think about like taking on those emotions. Plus the promotional material has all that thing with like sadness and everything is blue around her and she's crying and it's raining and stuff like that. Very Inside Out. But it looks amazing. I just wish that the Life is Strange remastered like collection looked a bit more like True Colors instead of kind of Life is Strange 2 level? I don't know. Not even that, I think. It looks very Before the Storm. And Before the Storm just looks like Before the Storm, but more 3D. Like a bit more shadow between the hair and the face. Like the lighting changed a bit. But just, even the original Life is Strange didn't look that... Like it didn't look upscaled or anything. Like the textures looked kind of the same, like the newspaper she was holding looked very blurry still. I don't know. Still excited for it. I'm gonna see if I'm in the mood in September to buy the full thing and maybe play the original Life is Strange, maybe play Before the Storm. Who knows? Maybe stream them. If this went well, if this went better, maybe I would start streaming again. But I don't know. Still have to like find a way to be able to do this like without having to scramble for things like my microphone and having to fit it with OBS and getting everything ready. It's a bit of a mess, but yeah. I was working on a thumbnail this whole time. The conference has ended. That's funny. She's the voice of the female V in Cyberpunk. Cool. Anyway, thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Your choices matter in these emotional, supernatural tales.
Okay. No, right? This is... No. Okay. Wait. What the hell? Okay. So they're gonna forget about Life is Strange 2 now? Remastered Collection and True Colors are also coming to Switch. That's awesome. I'm not gonna play it on Switch since I want to play it on YouTube, but man. Gameplay footage not final, so is this actually running on Switch or not? That's actually really cool. Another Life is Strange True Colors reveal.
Life is Strange True Colors launches on Nintendo Switch September 10th.
Cool.
And Life is Strange Remastered Collection comes to Nintendo Switch.
Was the Nintendo Switch logo in the trailer yesterday? I don't remember.
There's something for everyone on the Nintendo Switch system.
Nintendo already won E3.
You are Star-Lord.
Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy is also coming to Switch.
In this thrilling
We saw that yesterday.
game. Jump on a
But I
wild
didn't know
ride
it was
across
coming
the
to Switch until
cosmos.
now.
Overwhelm